June 3rd, 2015. It was a night when rain, fire, and tragedy met at one place. It was a night that turned an ordinary evening in Accra into a national nightmare. This is a date that still sends chills down the spine of many Ghanaians. Welcome to the June 3rd disaster. It was Wednesday. The month of June had just begun, and just like every Ghanaian rainy season, dark clouds gathered over Accra. By late afternoon, the skies opened. The rain started pouring relentlessly. This wasn't just a usual rain. This was the kind of rain that flooded streets, the kind of rain that ended conversations. It was the kind of rain that turned streets into rivers. Cars became stranded, shops closed early, passengers huddled under canopies. Everyone was basically trying to get home. But as the rain intensified, floodwaters began swallowing part of the city. Areas among Kwame Nkrumah Circle were among the hardest hits. The Odo River overflowed. Water surged through the streets with force. Still, many people believed the worst was the flooding. They had no idea that something more deadly was about to happen. As the floodwaters surged, many people started searching desperately for safety. Some climbed onto walls, others stood on rooftops. Many people also went to the Goi filling station around Circle. For them, they thought it was a safe place to wait until the rain stopped. A place to survive the flood, but what nobody noticed was that the flood water was carrying something dangerous, that is fuel. A petrol was leaking from tanks at the Goi filling station through the flood water. Quietly, something dangerous was deadly forming. Then, boom, explosion. To this date, many accounts point to an ignition source that set the fuel ablaze. Within seconds, flames erupted. The fire raced across the petrol-covered water. People started screaming. Some tried to run. Others were trapped. The flood water that brought them there now became impossible to escape. Flames shot into the sky. Black smoke covered the areas of Accra. Explosions were heard and echoed in Accra like a third world war. What started as a flood had just become an inferno. One of the deadliest disasters of Ghana's history was unfolding right before the nation's eye. Emergency responders rushed to the scene. Firefighters battled flames. Police officers tried to control the crowd. Ambulances also tried carrying survivors to hospitals, but the scale of tragedy was just overwhelming. Families searched for their loved ones. Phones rang endlessly. Some of the phones were never answered. Across the nation, people sat glued to their radio and TV sets. The images were just disturbing. Burnt bodies, burnt vehicles, destroyed structures. In fact, the scale of tragedy was just overwhelming. When dawn finally broke, Accra woke up to a devastation. The rain had stopped, but the pain had just begun. Many families kept asking the same question. Why? Why did so many people have to die? Why had flooding become so devastating and so deadly? Why was natural disaster allowed to turn into a national catastrophe? The entire country mourned. Churches prayed. Schools observed moments of silence. Flags flew at half-mast, and Ghana stood united in grief. The statistics were heartbreaking. More than 150 people lost their lives. Hundreds more were injured. A lot of people also were affected by the flood. It became one of the deadliest disasters in Ghana's modern history. Investigations later highlighted issues such as poor drainage systems, waste clogging drains, uncontrolled building along waterways as factors contributing to the flood. The disaster became a painful lesson about urban flooding and disaster preparedness. Today, we are in June, about 11 years down the line, and the cities of Accra and Kumasi continue to flood. June 3rd is not just another date on the calendar. It is a reminder that disasters do not happen in a single moment. Sometimes they build slowly through blocked drains, ignoring warning signs, and then building along waterways. And when nature finally strikes, the consequences can be very devastating. Where were you on June 3rd? Share your experiences in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video and also share for others to benefit. If you are watching me for the first time, this is what I do. I do tell stories, interesting facts and histories from Ghana, Africa, and across the globe. Follow me across all social media handles for more interesting and exciting content.